Ping G430, this is the LST, low spin fairway wood. Is this going to be the longest fairway wood I've ever hit? And at the same time, I think it's going to be the most expensive. Full review, who should game it, what numbers come out of it, how good is it, and why is it so expensive? So down by the ball, this club is looking fantastic, so slick. Like there's no surprises. You see a bit of the carbon coming through on the top. You've got the little single dot line that I like. The framing with the white lines looks nice as you look down. You're seeing the very calm little changeable neck. You're seeing some of the tech which we'll come to on the bottom. It's stealthy, it's ping, and it's a lovely shape. Sits super neutral to even verging on, I would say, a fraction open, but maybe not. Hard to tell. Be interesting if they say what that is. I've literally not looked at any of it. I just want to hit it. Feel, going to go from the tee and the ground here. Got two balls. Like the looks of that are superb. It is just so slick. Oh yeah. Like that feels carbon beautiful, like really nice. Let's try one from the ground as well. We won't knock a bit of turf up, we'll literally just hit one from a medium. Oh yeah. You see plenty of the leading edge coming out from the top, obviously from the loft, and that does feel like I can hit this from different lies. This is basically just on a slight little depression, not the best lie in the world. Let's give it a go. Oh yeah, that's an absolute rip. That was better from the tee, and I'm usually like this more from the tee. It sounds really solid, but it sounds very carbony. The look comes through in the sound, not tingy, not pingy. More maybe what your better player will be after. I like the look of the combination of this shaft as well, which is fun. Like it all looks good, professional, tall player-esque, and it's gonna need to, like, at the cost, it's going to need to. So this is a tour style low spin design. It looks like it's going to be a bomber down by the ball, and it sits beautiful. I can imagine good players wanting to game this shape. It features Ping's face wrap, very thin titanium face wrap all around the sides, trying to keep ball speeds up across the face. We're going to hit it across the face on a fairway wood. It's got a tungsten sole in it, lightweight body, so it's light where it needs to be, heavy where it needs to be to try and give the low spin, pushing that weight forward, while still trying to keep some MOI aspects to it, because it's not the smallest head, to be fair. Got the composite crown that you can see, again, lowering CG. Spincicity, this word that Ping have made up. Basically, the way the face is curving allows the spin to retain or not be too deviated when you're hitting top and bottom. I think it's a little bit of a twist face idea, really. Changeable neck, you can move the loft around, comes available in a 15-degree fairway wood only, but obviously you can move it around with the neck, packed with Ping tech. So my numbers, these are kind of my gaming numbers. I've got another set of numbers coming at the end, which are from a tee and me trying to max out, which are crazy, like hang around for those. The gaming numbers, so from the ground, where I would game this club predominantly, were good, around 3,000 revs, so yes, lower on the spin. My free wood will spin anywhere between 1,800, subject to how I strike it, up to 3,500 to 4,000 revs. Sitting on a standard fairway wood around 3,000 to 3,500. This was sitting at 3,000 going down to the low end and not really getting up about 3,200. So the numbers were strong. Carry wise, it was decent from the ground. 242, totaling out 266, which from the ground, just gaming that club, trying to hit it in play, not full out. I thought the numbers were good for a low spin driver, or fairway wood. I say driver because they're close to driver numbers because of the low spin element of this club. I thought they were super solid. Better than others? Well, I think it sits in the pack with others, even though that price doesn't. So the price, up near £500 in equivalent dollars. Huge price. Is it worth that price? Well, we'll talk about that more as it goes on, but as the price sits, this is a crazy expensive fairway wood. Maybe this is where fairway woods will go. Is it too expensive? Well, that's what we're going to talk about. It's kind of relative to the player, I would say. I mean, it's expensive. I personally, spending money on a hobby, would struggle to spend that much. If I had shop credit, which kind of doesn't mean as much to me, then I probably would buy it if it produced the numbers I want and it's the brand I want. Putting a cost on it is tough, but yes, very expensive. Is it the most expensive fairway wood out there at the moment? So who would game this? Good players would game this. The numbers are crazy, aren't they? Like this, it's a super high performing club. So the players who are going to game this are players who want maybe a really strong tee shot par, free wood. So I'm going to use this as a strong free wood off the tee, but you can still get some action from the ground as well, because the trouble is if they get too low spinning from the ground, it can just feel a little bit hard to get them in the air. Like it just does rocket and sound great. Is it worth the money? No. Are there other clubs out there that will perform as well at a lower cost? Yes. Are they a ping? No. So Brand Alliance might be the answer. Does it absolutely rock it and give you the chance to hit full long fairway woods? Well, let's see what we got from the top end of this fairway wood, because it's mad. That's longer than my driver used to be. The hat's backwards with big numbering. Here we go. The numbers on the top end were out there. Like my old driver numbers, 159 top ball speed. I reckon if I kept going, I could get into the 160 mile an hour ball speed. My driver tops out at 168, gaming probably 162 to 165. So topping out at 160 to a little bit more if I kept going, or 159 on this batch, was super strong. It's light and easy to move. It's aerodynamic. I feel like I can swing it. But the numbers off the face, driver numbers, the spin now under 2,000 revs, it was carrying up near 270 yards. That's where my driver used to sit, totaling near 290 yards. Like I say, spin staying under 3,000 revs from the tee, remember, so I can get it higher on the face. This thing absolutely rockets. You want a strong club off the tee, decent off the fairway, and you don't care what you spend it in, this might be the fairway wood for you. If you want to see what my best driver of 2023 is, this video might just help you out.